There's many ways to fumble. Some people fumble like Mark Andrews at the goal line. We all remember that. Very sad. Others fumble by getting restraining orders. And sadly, you fumble by just existing. However, today I'm going to teach you the art of it. The art of fumbling. Before getting into the video, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And of course, helps your boy out, so why not do it? I mean, what you doing? You're not doing nothing. The number one thing that people do too much when they fumble is that they yap too much. Now, we all been here, okay? You finally get her Instagram. You guys are talking for a few weeks. It's back and forth. She's texting you faster than the models and strippers that were texting Diddy back, okay? All right? She's texting you faster than your dad was when he went to go get milk. But then after a few days, after a week, she starts ghosting you, okay? She ghosts you faster than 911 calls in white neighborhoods, okay? Shout out to J. Cole. I know that was slow. So you just stand there and you start wondering, why did she do this? And you remember that you never made plans with her. You never try to ask her about herself. You was talking about yourself the whole time. You didn't say nothing. You didn't ask her what's her name. You barely know even her age. I'm gonna call JD on, okay? And it's just going horrible. And then when you finally come back to it, you notice, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't have yapped so much. To the point that you went to ChatGPT to figure out what was going on. ChatGPT kept giving you errors, and he didn't even respond back. So sadly, guys, sometimes it's better not to yap so much. And maybe it's time to start listening. Even though I would admit that's even hard for me. Now, the second worst one is fumbling at the 1-yard line. This is one of the worst feelings ever. It haunts you at night like my next door neighbor's PTSD. This tends to happen due to you missing obvious signs. The girl was ready to get on her knees, but you was too nervous to notice. You were looking left and right, and it was right in center. Now, there's nothing wrong with being nervous if you find a way to bounce back. But sadly, you never do. Just like my Carol and the Panthers. When are we ever gonna be good? I don't know. We just lost 40-9, bro. We was never gonna come back. Jesus Christ. Now, the problem with fumbling at the 1-yard line, guys, is that you had all the assets to make it happen. You just didn't. Okay? It's happened to me many times. One of the worst times I ever fumbled at the 1-yard line was this girl in my school. Okay? She was like 3 years, Chill, Gideon. I see you. Now, she was 2 years younger than me. I think I was a junior. I think she was a freshman. Oh my God. Nah, chill. But, she was pretty, and she had told people that she liked me, right? And she even told to my face that she liked me. And I was like, oh, she probably likes me as a friend. Oh, she doesn't mean like she likes me, right? So, a couple of days pass, and then we go to the lunchroom. In the lunchroom, right, the way we're seated, if you know anything about Puerto Rico, you have like this big ass lawn chair and all of that. And then I was seated in the middle. She comes and sits with me. And we're just talking about like regular stuff. And one of the questions that like we started talking about was like, oh, like who do you like in your class? Who are you thinking of? And then she went, oh no, I don't like anybody from my class. I go like, oh, okay. And she goes like, well, what about you? Is there anybody you're interested in? Bro, she's looking in my eyes like she's piercing through my soul. And my dumbass says, nah, I can't think of nobody. I like J-Lo though. Bro, she never talked to me ever again. And I figured out later on that she liked me the whole time. She had a crush on me. I know, hard to believe because of my looks, right? But hey, it happens. I fumbled worse though. If you don't know, just go back to watching Types of Simps. That's my biggest fumble. The third one, which is the worst one, which is what I'm doing right now, is called word salad. This one happens too often and too many due to being nervous or having trouble with making eye contact like your cousin with his parole officer. But what's worse than all of that is when you finally build the courage. You smell good, you feel good, you got anime music in the background. You muster up the courage to ask your hallway crush for her number. But sadly, you damn near barfed the words out you thought you said. You thought you said hey, but in reality you said hey. Yeah. So now basically you end up speaking a language nobody understands, not even yourself. So you just sit there embarrassed, trying to attempt one more time. Do the best that you can. So you muster up the courage. You go up to her again and say, and the bell rings. As you attempt to save yourself from the worst embarrassment. Worse than someone's father being in a Gideon video and saving her. Okay, this saves her from becoming a language expert. Now, this one right here is for all my fakers. I know y'all. The Playboy Cardi lookalikes, the Duke Dennis wrist-alike, the DDGs, the J5s. I know all you fakers, okay? The Duke Dennis Riz. Y'all can't riz like these. But still you try. It's called the fake aura method. And let's get into it. Many try to have aura, but let's be honest, most people don't have that, especially you. However, that doesn't stop you from trying, especially around hands. You try to dress up like Playboy Cardi, hopefully without the thong, unless you're hitting your part-time job at the strip club. So you finally have obtained fake aura. You watch a couple of videos of Duke Dennis, J5, DDG, and many more rizzing videos. And you also watch Be Easy rizzing videos because of course, I give you the best riz. So you go out to the world and start looking for prey, I mean women. Finally, you found a cute girl. She's pretty. She's built just how you like it, right? Slim, thick, she's your type. So you approach her. You try to go with the Duke Dennis Riz by smiling. Sadly, you forgot that your teeth are f***ed up. Now you're looking at her like a creep. You approach her, you see that she's smiling. Maybe she's a little nervous. You think that you're risking up. You think you're going crazy. Sadly, bro, what you don't notice is one of the most important things that people don't notice. It's not just personal space. The problem is, it's 2 in the morning and you just approach a white woman in a dark alley, okay? And now let me tell you what happens. 2 things are about to happen. You're about to learn why a jail cell smells the way it does and why you shouldn't approach a woman with pepper spray. Now I'm not going to tell you how your night ends, but let's just say, gang, don't drop the soap. And that is the art of fumbling, okay? Remember that, guys. While you're sitting in the back of the police car and you use these methods, always remember something. You were whispering in your head the whole time. She totally wanted you. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video. If you thought it was funny, cool, or you thought it was ass, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Always appreciate all of y'all. We went up 10 subscribers, so let's go again. And it's been your boy Be Easy, and I got more coming to you, so peace.